Hey guys, so a Japanese man went viral for spending $20,000 to live his dream of becoming a dog. Yeah, you heard that right. But before we get into the details, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of our videos. Okay, so Toco is a Japanese man who identifies as a dog. He runs a YouTube channel called I Want to Be an Animal, where he documents his journey of becoming a dog. Recently, he went viral for spending nearly $20,000 on a full-size dog costume. Here's a clip.
Yeah, perfect. Good boy. Amazing. One more time. Yeah, cool, buddy. Thank you. Oh, there's another little doggy. He's scared. Oh, now he's shy. Now he's shy.
Okay, I don't know what's more ridiculous. The man believing he can change his species just by wearing an expensive dog outfit, or the public that is taking this seriously and treating him like an animal. But if you noticed, no matter how much the humans pretend that he isn't an animal, the dogs aren't willing to go anywhere near him. They know that something is off with this guy. Another Japanese man spent nearly 3 million yen to transform into a wolf. Zeppet, the same company that created Toco's collie outfit, was responsible for creating the life-size timber wolf costume as well. Here's a clip. You know, I don't think I've ever heard of any wolf sleeping on park benches before. Other than dressing up as a wolf, he doesn't seem very wolf-like. Some people though who can't afford the wolf costume actually try to live more like a wolf. Here's a clip from the Matt Walsh documentary What is a Woman, where he interviews a woman who identifies as a trans wolf.
I am a 27-year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf-therian and a member of the furry fandom.
When and how did you discover this inner wolfness?
Probably around age 10 or 11. I was watching an anime about wolves and see the wolf running across the screen, and I'm somehow just intrinsically like, oh, that's me.
Have you spent any time around biological wolves?
Yes.
That sounds dangerous also. What context are you?
So I was a volunteer with a preserve, and I've also visited many wolf preserves.
Now, usually children want to imitate what they see on screen, but even they know it's just pretend. They wouldn't take the whole I want to become a wolf just like the one I saw on TV thing seriously. While this might seem extreme, there are others who have taken this identifying as an animal thing even further. Here's the story of a banker who left his job to become a genderless lizard.
I'm Tiamat Legion Medusa, also known as the Dragon Lady. The name Tiamat comes from the Mesopotamian ocean goddess, the original dragon of all dragons, Tiamat. I'm in the process of undergoing two major transformations. One, transforming from a male to a female, and then I'm also undergoing my metamorphosis from human to becoming a reptilian. For my reptilian transformation, I've had my ears removed, 10 eyebrow implants, 32 teeth removed, my tongue bifurcated, my nose reshaped, the white parts of my eyes tattooed green, and I'm working on a full body tattoo. At the end, it'll be more of a reptoid, half human and half reptilian. I can deal with being half human as long as I'm half reptilian. What I can't deal with is being all human, because being human has not been very nice to me in my life.
So he doesn't just want to transform from male to female, but from full human to half human, half reptile. Reminds me of a superhero villain. Anyway, I wonder what reaction he gets from people. But the last thing he said, being human has not been very nice to me in my life. Makes you wonder if he really wanted to become this lizard lady or if he was just trying to escape from the struggles of real life. It used to be considered an insult to tell someone you behave like an animal. It was considered offensive to compare humans with animals. Now it's more of a preference, lifestyle, choice, or even an identity. I mean, it's one thing when kids want to play and pretend to be a sea creature or a monster or some animal. But when fully grown adults have convinced themselves that they are no longer human but an animal, something is seriously wrong. Such cases are now being normalized and treated as a valid identification. While some people probably do this just for the attention and popularity it gives them, for others, it's probably a very serious mental health issue. Allowing them to continue to live in denial or affirming this trans species identity prevents them from getting the help that they actually need. But what is the real issue here? Is it just morally wrong to mutilate and destroy your body in this way? Why is their view a distortion of reality? To answer this, we need to understand the role of mankind in creation. In the creation story, God clearly marks man above creatures. God created man in his own image and likeness, separating them from the rest of creation, including animals. God freely created mankind out of love and in his image and likeness, giving them greater dignity than the animals. While human beings might have some physical and biological aspects in common with the animals, only human beings are rational, that is, open to the transcendent with unique intellectual, cultural and communicative abilities, conscious of time, reality and truth. Given this, only human beings have an inherent spiritual and religious nature. The Catechism says, of all visible creatures, only man is able to know and love his Creator. He is the only creature on earth that God has willed for its own sake, and he alone is called to share by knowledge and love in God's own life. It was for this end that he was created, and this is the fundamental reason for his dignity. This spiritual and rational nature sets humans apart from the rest of creation, which exists to serve mankind. God has called us to be stewards of the earth and all his creation, including animals. This means we have the responsibility to take care of them and treat them with compassion. However, we can't assign them the same dignity and respect that is reserved exclusively for human beings. By trying to identify as animals, we are descending into something that is beneath our dignity. When God made creation and everything in it, he said that it was good. But instead, we think we can change or transform into something better, that we improve or transform into the truest version of ourselves through our new identities. This thinking is slowly tearing society apart, whether it is men trying to be women or people trying to become animals. Humans are a special and unique part of creation. They were meant to reflect the dignity and glory of God. As Saint Catherine of Siena said, "What made you establish man in so great a dignity? Certainly the incalculable love by which you have looked on your creature in yourself. You are taken with love for her, for by love indeed you created her. By love you have given her a being capable of tasting your eternal good." When we identify as something other than who we were created to be, we reject the divine nature that God has given us. Embracing our distinct human identity means aligning ourselves with God's design and will for our lives, instead of adopting identities that strip us of our dignity and distancing ourselves from Him. Okay, so what do you think about this? Do you think it's okay for people to identify as different species, like there's no harm in it? Do animals have the same dignity and value as human beings? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you like this new format, let us know by liking and subscribing to our channel. Until next time.